Dear students, today I am going to explain how to configure HTTP server in Cisco Packetizer. To configure HTTP server and demonstrate the process to access a website using IP address. So for that, today I am going to use two PC. It's a start from PC0 and PC1. For the HTTP server, yes, we need two server. Even we can use one server or else we can use more than one server. Today I will use two server. It's a start from server 0 and server 1. And the next connecting service, I have used switch to configure the HTTP server. To connect with all the components to the switch, I have used automatic choose connection type to connect with the PC to switch and server to switch. Even you can use copper straight line through to connect with the PC to switches. And we have discussed in many videos how to use copper straight line through to connect with the any of the topology structure, right? And the next step, yes, of course, we have to use the IP address. Just I am going to use the class C IP address. It's a start from 192.168.1.1, 1.2 and 1.3 for server 0, 1.4 for server 1, right? Okay. So the next step, we have to configure the IP address for each device. It's a start from 192.168.1.1 for PC0 and the subnet mask is for the class C IP address, it's 255.255.255.0, right? For PC1, the same IPv4 address 192.168.1.2, right? For server 0, it's 192.168.1.3. Okay. You have to repeat the same step for a server 1. For server 1, it's 192.168.1.4. Okay. Now we have completed the IP address configuration. So when I am verifying that the simple PDU with PC0 to PC1, it's successful. For server 0 to server 1, yes, of course, successful. And for PC0 to server 0, it's successful. So the reason is, yes, of course, we have used 4 devices and simply we have connected with the switches. We configured the IP address, we got that all the message is successful now, right? So the next step, we have to configure the HTTP server into our the device. It's a start from PC0 to PC1 or server 0 to server 1, right? So for that, just you click on the server 0 and go to services, select HTTP. From that, you choose index.html. Here I am going to do a small modification. It's welcome to HTTP server management. So by default, around 4 HTTP file is already exist in the Cisco Packetizer. Just you can modify that index.html file and it will be reflects when you are executing that the web server, right? Just I have changed as a welcome to Cisco Packetizer into welcome to HTTP server management and welcome to HTTP, right? Just you click save and that file it will be gets override, right? So you please make sure that the HTTP server or HTTPS, the services should be on, right? and you can do the same process for server 1. Even you can directly execute that the same content whatever it's exist in that packet tracer, no need to change. Of course, for the difference just I am changing the content, and I will show you how it reflects into that server configuration, right? It's a very simple and easiest way you can configure the HTTP server. Just you first set that IP address and go to the HTTP services, make small changes, and you can verify that how it works, right? Now I have clicked PC0 and I am going to connect with server 0 with the help of IP address. It's 192.168.1.3. Yes, just to look at that, welcome to HTTP server management. And the default HTML files, it's like for example small page, copyright, and image file. So these kind of the HTML files is it's already available in the packet tracer itself, right? And the next step, I am going to verify that the HTTP from PC1 to server 1, right? So it's a server 1 IP address, it's 192.168.1.4, right? Just you click go button, and yes, what's the difference now? We have changed as a computer network, and that remaining content I have not changed anything, so that's the reason it's reflect as it is whatever it's exists in that file. Yes, look at that, the place where the remaining content is available, it's copyright.html and the logo, hello world, image file, index file. We have changed only the index page alone. Now I am going to do a small content into that the hello world.html as a hello world, welcome to my world, right? You see the difference. Whenever you are modifying that HTML file, it reflects into that the server page, right? I have modified the that is a hello world.html file. Now just you click on that the server 0 and you go to that a small page. Okay, now you look at the difference. So the existing file is it's a hello world. Now I have changed that file into that hello world, welcome to my world, right? So this is the simplest way you can configure the HTTP server into our Cisco packet tracer, right? And I am going to show you how the same thing it works in the simulation window. Just you place a simple PDU and you verify that how it executes in the simulation mode. Yes, the message is a start from PC1 and reach to switch 0, from switch 0 to server 1, and the acknowledgement it sent back to that server 1 to PC1, right? And I hope this information is helpful to you all. When you are doing the HTTP server management, just you understand the concept and you set that IP address configuration and you do small modification in the HTML file, and you can get that the information into that web server, right? Thank you. Thanks for watching.